Well, hi everybody. My name is Andrew Huxley, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review that is, on the brand new The Amazing Spider-Man movie. And just wanted to share with you all of you about the movie. It's a great movie. You'll really enjoy it. If you haven't seen it before, then you must. I've seen it a long time ago in the movie theaters. In the movie theaters, of course, I can't remember which movie theater I saw it in, but it was actually an amazing movie. It was an awesome experience, and I really enjoyed seeing the movie. It was not in 3D, of course. I like 3D, but I just don't like movies that appear to be in 3D. Things pop out at you like you're in the movie yourself. I kind of didn't want to see the movie in 3D because I've only seen it, I remember in I've seen it without 3D. Um, The Amazing Spider-Man, of course, if you haven't seen the previous movies where they had this kid who wears the glasses over his head. I'm trying to remember, a Peter Parker? Yeah, Peter Parker, and he was in school, and he kind of met, like, Dr. Kurt Connors, but I'll get into that later. But anyways, Peter Parker, is a student, and, he always, goes to a high school, and, in high school, finally, meets a bully. Now, the new bully's name is Flash Thompson. Um, Flash Thompson is a bully who, in high school, bullies, Peter Parker and tries to get what he wants with bullying. But that's not the way to get things. And as he knows by now, Flash Thompson, you know, Flash Thompson is a student. Flash Thompson is a student, in high school, and he's trying to bully Peter Parker, and he thinks, he's trying to bully Peter Parker because he thinks he's not a nice student at all, that he's not a nice student at all. But anyways, Peter Parker is a student, and, he's a student there, and he meets this really beautiful and wonderful girl. Her name is Emma Stone. No. Her name is Gwen Stacy, and she is a student as well as he also meets her, dad in the movie. He doesn't like him too much and thinks he's a vigilante who must be brought to justice or even arrested. But on the other hand, Peter Parker tries to convince her dad that he's a hero and that he fights crime, even when it's tough for him to do so. And what he does is he actually does, of course, he does, of course, actually, try to convince her dad that, he's a hero. He's, like, not anyone that must be stopped, nor reasoned, or, nor, talked to, but he's a student that actually tries to stop the lizard. Now, Dr. Kurt Connors, as you see, is a scientist at Oscorp Industries, and what he's trying to do is he's trying to, perform these experiments on everything. He's, in his laboratory, and for a moment there, when I saw the laboratory scene where, Peter Parker was in the laboratory and he was talking to Dr. Kurt Connors about the experiments, you could see that Dr. Kurt Connors, I really like that part. And the car thief part, that was amazing. I laughed the entire, way. I laughed really hard when I saw that scene. Because I, laughed really hard when I saw that scene, and that scene was just incredible. It was really nicely done. They've done the scene really nicely. They used a lot of stuff, They used really nice equipment to film the scene, And, they had this conversation where Peter Parker was like Spider-Man. He was talking to Bad Guy, in the car like a criminal. And he was joking around with him. He was joking around and messing around with him. And he suddenly just sticks him onto a wall with his web, shooters. He kind of fires out web from his hands, And it's pretty cool. He invents the web shooters himself. But this was a different take, I think. Because Andrew Garfield actually has different web shooters that are mechanical and not the one in the previous Spider-Man movies where they actually had, Spider-Man, shooting out his, web slingers or, the web shooters, shooting the web out of them. You could see that it's previously different, and it's a different like approach to what they actually had in the movie. And you could see a lot of it. You could see that he built it in his uncle's or dad's basement, and that he kept it kind of personal and secret for him, so he doesn't find out what it's all about. But yeah, Andrew Garfield, the actor, he deserves an Oscar. His performance was just amazing. So was Dennis Leary's performance, who played in the Ice Age movies, who played as Diego, and also Emma Stone, who played Gwen Stacy in the movie, and of course, who also played the Lizard. I don't know his name, but he was just awesome as the Lizard. Because the new villain, the Lizard, was way different from the other villains we've seen in the previous Spider-Man movies, including the Goblin, like the new Goblin, character, the villain, who like tries to get revenge on Peter Parker after what he did to, after what he did to his dad that was wrong, and something else. But entirely, the Lizard was a whole different approach, and he was just awesome in this movie. It's really awesome. I hope you enjoyed my review. Stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for more movie reviews that will be coming out pretty soon about the superheroes. And have a very nice day. And I will see you all again soon. Bye now, everybody, and have a very nice day.